Being elegant has nothing to do with how much money you have. It's about style, good taste, and the right choices. And when it comes to color, some shades send exactly the wrong message. They make you look unattractive, sloppy, overdone, like someone who doesn't know what they're doing. That's what we're going to talk about today. 7 colors that wealthy women with good taste simply don't wear, and what to wear instead to get it right. The first is sheer white. Wealthy women don't wear clothes that reveal more than they should, and that's exactly what sheer white does. It shows too much, clings too much, highlights every seam, every wrong bra, every detail that should be hidden. The result is an amateurish look, unfinished, that gives the impression you don't take care of yourself. This kind of white often shows up in thin knit tops, tight dresses, or unlined shirts, and even when the cut is good, the transparency still gives off a careless vibe. The kind of white that says sophistication has structure. It's made with thick fabric, proper lining, and a soft tone like off-white, ice, or ivory. And most importantly, it doesn't reveal what doesn't need to be seen. 2. Bubblegum pink. This bright, candy-like pink rarely conveys elegance. It's a color that infantilizes, overdoes it, and makes the outfit look forced, as if you're trying to seem sweeter or younger than you really are. This shade is common in knitwear, casual sets, or summer dresses with poor tailoring. And the issue isn't just the color, it's what it communicates: immaturity, artificiality, lack of refinement. It ends up looking cheap, even when it's brand new. Refined women opt for more subdued tones: dusty rose, muted blush, deep fuchsia, colors that still carry femininity, but with poise and maturity. The problem isn't pink itself, it's how and which you choose. 3. Neon yellow. Neon yellow isn't modern, it's over the top. It doesn't brighten, it overwhelms. It highlights dark circles, emphasizes skin texture, and creates such harsh contrast it washes out your face. The color enters the room before you do, and not in a good way. In practice, this shade shows up in tight pieces, synthetic fabrics, shiny knits, and basic cuts. Altogether, it gives a loud, unfinished look that screams bargain bin fashion. It's not a color that says sophistication, not with the right cut, not on the right body. It just doesn't work, period. Want a yellow that flatters? Go for deep mustard, saffron, or burnt gold. Shades with real presence, bringing energy without looking like you're desperate to be noticed. Good taste doesn't need neon to stand out. 4. Bright purple. Very bright purple, the kind that leans toward pure violet, almost costume-like, is hard to wear with elegance. It's a heavy color. It hardens your features, washes out your skin, and creates a harsh, theatrical, exaggerated look. It often shows up in polyester pieces, shiny dresses, synthetic tops, and even when the cut is good, the color still feels out of place. It almost always conveys the opposite of sophistication. It looks like a costume. Women with refined style avoid this shade and go for more mature variations: plum, eggplant, wine with a purple hue, muted lavender, colors with depth that work with your skin tone without stealing the spotlight. Purple doesn't have to look like a costume to draw attention, and good taste knows exactly where to stop. 5. Baby blue. Baby blue may seem delicate, but on the body, it fades away. It's a cool, pale shade that rarely flatters the face. Instead of brightening, it dulls. It leaves the skin looking washed out, undefined, and the outfit like something forgotten in the back of the closet. It's common in cheap dress shirts, thin knits, and light summer dresses, and the effect is always the same: a weak look that seems unfinished, lacking strength. Even when the piece is new, the color gives off a faded, tired vibe. A woman with presence doesn't dress to disappear, and that's exactly what this blue does. It vanishes. Opt for blues with depth and elegance: navy, petrol, dark denim, steel blue, shades that give structure to your look and highlight your face. delicacy doesn't have to be pale. It can and should have presence. 6. Very bright red. Overly bright red is not elegant, it's excessive. This bold shade, almost like fire truck red, weighs down the face. It highlights dark circles, emphasizes fine lines, and makes the skin look tired. It's a color that tries to be sensual, but only ends up being over the top. In practice, it often appears in synthetic fabrics, thin knits, tight dresses, and pieces that shine too much or cling to the body. The result is a forced look, like someone trying to draw attention, not someone in control of what they wear. Even in expensive pieces, very bright red still looks artificial. It shouts louder than you, and elegance never shouts. Want to wear red with purpose? Go for burgundy, dark terracotta, dry wine, or burnt red. Deep, refined tones that convey confidence without demanding attention. 7. Light lime green. Light lime green is a difficult color, and that's exactly why elegant women avoid it. It always seems out of place. It drags down the face, highlights dark circles, and distorts the skin tone. And more than that, it gives off an overly youthful, almost cartoonish image that strips all sophistication from the look. This green often shows up in casual pieces, low-quality fabrics, and poorly tailored summer clothes. And even in more polished outfits, the shade rarely works. It's aggressive, unstable, and doesn't convey style, just excess. Want to wear green with strength and elegance? Choose olive, moss, flag green, or deep emerald. These are shades with presence and maturity. They add depth to your look, not noise. 8. Light lilac. Light lilac sounds sophisticated in theory, but on the body, it's one of the most fading colors. It drains contrast from the face, highlights tired skin, and leaves your expression lifeless. Instead of softening, the shade infantilizes. It looks like something borrowed from a teenager. And the worst part is it shows up everywhere. Basic tees, knits, colorful tailoring, but the effect is always the same. A washed-out look, lacking presence and definition. Want to wear a soft shade with elegance? Go for muted lavender, burnt purple, or amethyst. These variations keep the lightness, but with strength and visual presence. Light lilac isn't subtle, it's underwhelming, and elegance never goes unnoticed. 9. Very light nude. Very light nude, that pinkish beige, low-contrast tone trying to be neutral, is one of the most deceptive colors in the wardrobe. It doesn't flatter, it washes out the skin, giving a pale, lifeless look. Worse, it often makes it seem like your clothes are blending into the background. The outfit looks faded, lacking presence, and on certain skin tones even has a hospital gown vibe. It's common in party dresses, tailored pieces, or basic chic sets that promise elegance, but when nude is too light, the effect is the opposite. A look with no contrast, no depth, no intention. The right nude respects your skin tone and gives structure to your look. Think warm sand, light caramel, soft brown, muted rose. Neutral shades, yes, but with life. Good nude makes you stand out. Faded nude makes you disappear. Elegance starts with the eye. And if this video opened yours, like, comment below, and share with a friend who also enjoys this kind of content. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.